Chase Ladies and gentlemen, the future has never sounded so good. Just imagine it, and you can make it. You're locked in to ImagineArt Live with David Israel.
It's so weird. I can't hear that video in my head. So I hope you guys can hear it. I don't know. Roadies, could you hear that? Was that movie actually like in your ears? I spent a while working on that new intro video. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm David with ImagineArt Live. This is going to be a fun one. I am going to attempt to do something live that I've never done before, and it's going to feel a little bit like I'm putting myself out there a bit. So let me just, Roadies, can you hear me? You're the closest thing I have to like a real-time feedback right now. Are you in chat right now still, Roadies? Let's just make sure. I've been tweaking a bunch of things here, and I just want to make sure. Okay, yep. Rody says we are good to go. So were you able to hear the intro video, Roadies? Because it was muted for me for some reason. I did a new intro video. I hope you liked it. I'm trying to look all pro here. So let me get feedback here from Roadies. You're going to be my producer today, Roadies, because everybody else is out. All was on. Good to know. All right. So welcome, everybody. We have a few people joining us on Discord, and I see just a few here on other networks, so glad everybody could make it. And today we're going to do, oh, thank you, Creative Intro, Rody says. I did that in Suno. Well, I tried it a couple different ways. I tried it in Seed Audio, which if you guys haven't tried the Seed Audio model, we're going to have it on ImagineArt real soon. It's pretty cool. And it's good for doing intros like that, although Suno ended up doing better, I think. I tried out several different variations of it, and Suno really passed muster for me there. So before we get into it today, if you are new to the stream, I just want to remind you that there is a new contest for...
Let the games begin!
I didn't mean to do that quite yet. I kind of stole my own thunder here. So there's the Fashion Studio Gala, and we're going to watch that video that I just accidentally put up real too soon. That's okay. So you could win part of a $10,000 prize pool. Entries close July 31st. You basically scan this QR code, go find out all the rules to the Fashion Studio Gala contest, and you could have up to $2,000, I think, is the top prize. So here's a little promo video that the team put together for it. I really love it, so we're going to watch it again.
Let the games begin!
Let me get a taste of the cake. Ain't too late. Now you're waiting for the call. Oh, yeah. You gon' take a chance with the bass, no delay. No. Go ahead and make the call. I know you can't stand it. You want it now.
So I don't know who did the music on that, but that was really decent, right? I was sitting there bopping to that the whole time. I really like that song. Roadies, you were saying the sound for the movie or the sound for that video was breaking because my mic was muted during that. So I'm not sure what that could have been. Was it doing something like, was the audio cutting out on the video? Because yeah, my mic was out. Maybe it was an encoder issue on the stream. I hope not. I'll have to watch that later and find out. Oh man, I don't have chats on the main channel. I'm still trying to get my streaming set up here, y'all. So I apologize. I need to go figure out a way to see the YouTube chats on the main channel real quick. So let me see if I can find that. One moment. All right, yeah, one moment. I just heard myself say one. Oh, that's confusing. All right, I have the chat up at least some way so I can see if somebody chats there. All right, so let me just get a couple of more utility things out of the way here. If you want to be a part of the stream today, I encourage anybody who wants to call in and join the stream. I'll add you on as a guest. We'll chat about AI, about ImagineArt, about just anything in general, whatever you want to chat about. We can chat about the weather in China for all I care. It's y'all's stream. No, I'm just kidding. Like, let's keep it AI focused. But this is a stream for people who are new to ImagineArt, or just anybody who wants to hang out and talk about AI. But really, the whole goal here is we want to help you learn how to use ImagineArt to the best of your ability, which is why today I'm going to try something I've never done before. And I'm going to potentially risk looking really foolish here. This is going to be kind of fun. I debated with myself, like, how am I going to do this today? Am I going to come with a bunch of like, I've done all this and here's how it works? Or am I just going to try to do this live on stream? And that's the option I landed on. I'm going to attempt to do something I've never done before live on stream. I have no idea if it's going to work. I saw Tech Hala on X do this similar workflow on another platform. And I was just like, well, let me see what this can do. So I really liked the idea. And what he's doing is he took a motion capture of himself singing or lip syncing to a video, and then he put it into Kling Motion Control and used that with a reference image of his character to get the character doing the exact lip sync and motion and all that. And then he took it into Seedance and did like camera angles and lots of different moments of the same, or lots of different angles of the same moment. And that's what I want to try to do today. And it may take the whole stream to do that. Before we do that, let me show you where the video is at. It's in a decent place. I have the last scene you'll see in this video I'm not totally happy with, and I have something is actually cooking in my workflow right now that here, you'll see. I'm still waiting on this. This is a replacement for the last scene, but let me just show you the video and where it's at, and then we'll go from here.
You let them do what they did. 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 Said you love me, but I was just a kid. Just wanted love, was that too much to ask? You let me think that something in me was cracked. Like I wasn't worth the air inside my lungs. God, I'm trying not to bite my tongue, but this rage at what you sing with your silence is a fire, and I'm losing to the violence. How could you throw me to the wolves? You let them take me, let them break me. Do you know how much this hurts? Why wasn't I good enough to feel love? How could you do this to me? How could you throw me to the wall? My heart's got questions that my head keeps answering, but the answers never stop the hemorrhaging. I
I've been patient, I've been faithful, I've been good. 20 years of doing everything I should. Why couldn't you have let me in on this secret? Couldn't I have taken it? You think I'm that weak? Quit playing chess with decades of my life. I was bleeding out and you were biding time. How could you? How could you? How could you?
It's so. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to do that to you. It's so anticlimactic to just right here. And here's me again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to do that to you. So there's where we're at, and I'm pretty happy with how it's coming so far. I really like. I spent a while on that like little lake scene. Let me just show you. I was going back and forth with codecs for so long about this. Let me just find it here real quick. 1 second. Oh, by the way, did you know that you can make LUTs with codecs? If you don't know what a LUT is, it's a lookup table. Any video software that you're working with that's worth a darn can use a LUT. And it's basically just a file that tells the rendering what colors to replace certain, it's used in every film you've ever seen. Like every film you've ever seen has a LUT. It's a way of color grading your work. And you don't have to buy LUTs anymore if you have codecs or whatever. You can literally just hand it some shots and be like, hey, I want to target this look here and here and here. And it will create a LUT that replaces your colors to color grade whatever you're doing in that spectrum. So really cool little pro tip here if you didn't know that. Oh, thanks, Josh. Josh says the lake scene has improved significantly. I appreciate that. And Peculiar Film says it looks great. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. It might be just you guys here on Discord. We haven't had any comments from anybody else online, so I haven't seen a whole lot of activity from there. So hi, Discord crew. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Anyways, I spent a lot of time yesterday just trying to get codecs to do what I wanted it to do. And then, here's all the conversations I had yesterday and this morning. So today, though, live on stream, I'm going to attempt. Oh, you're on YouTube too? Cool. Thanks, Reddy. I'm going to attempt to capture I'm going to just do it live. I'm going to play the music and I'm going to lip sync to the song and I'm going to capture a performance. And I'm really nervous to do this. So I hope you all support me in how silly I'm about to feel for your sake. So just, I'm putting myself out here for y'all. So thank you for being here and joining me for this. So what we're going to do is this cool thing. Let's see, Motion, Kling 3.0 Pro Motion. So we're going to take a reference image. Let me find which reference. We'll use this one here. I'll move it back. Oh, that's not the right one. This is the one I'm still cooking. I'm hoping to replace. I didn't like how the wolf people looked. This is how they're supposed to look. They're supposed to be more like they've got like a wolf thing on their heads, not just like furry. Like, hey, if you're into the furry thing, no judgment, but I'm not going for furry here. I'm going for just these people are wearing wolf clothing. So, anyways, so we're going to use this reference image. And now we need our reference video. And I think I'm going to have to do a 16:9 of this first, actually, because I want it to be a 16:9. So let me create a 16:9 version of this image. But I want it to be set in the same. actually, I don't want to be sitting there. Give me a prompt for the ref image for the next scene. Chorus. I'll pass the ref of the singer into it. So I want to have the scene established in the reference image before we actually attempt this. And then while that's cooking, let me go find the next segment of the song. So I have my audio. Well, I'll just switch it over at the right time so you guys can hear this.
Could you throw me to the wolves? You let them take me, let them break me. Do you know how much this hurts? Why wasn't I good enough to feel loved? Oh, how could you do this to me?
All right. So I'm going to do two 30-second segments here. So this is at 2:14, 2 15-second segments. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I think we can end it. So I'm going to go just a little bit before this, so it's just under 30 seconds. I'm going to copy this into a new timeline. All right, so that's the right thing. It's just under 30 seconds. So we're going to divide this in two, but first I want to get my performance to this. So this is what I'm going to lip sync to. And I feel really silly about this, y'all, so please forgive me if this is bad, but all right, so I'm just going to use QuickTime Player to do a new movie recording. Hi. This is going to be silly. And we're going to start recording. And I'm going to play. Oh, wait, I need to switch the audio over to my MacBook speakers because I need the sound to come out in some way on the thing so I can sync it up. So, all right, video is recording. Let's do this. All right. Done humiliating myself now. I need a round of applause from somebody for that. Thank you in Discord. Come on. So, I'm going to save this out. And now I'm going to drag it in here. And this is going to be interesting to try to sync this up. So I'm going to mute this audio to find the beginning. Thank you for the applause on YouTube. Everybody's dying laughing at me. I appreciate that. All right, video is recording. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, so I'm going to cut this here and try to find the sync. I'm not sure how to do this in CapCut precisely because it wants to lock on the main track. Let me extract audio and see if I can find some way to link these up because there may be enough of the waveforms similar. I'm gonna yeah, there we go. I'll line it up there. And then I'm gonna clip it right there. Yep, that's pretty. Hope you all appreciate this, what I'm doing for you here. I feel ridiculous. Okay, so let's get all of these lined up. So I'm just going to delete it. Yeah, I don't want that beginning. I need the video to start at the same time there. Okay, so it looks like they're pretty in sync. And let me go trim the ends here. Now I'm going to delete that. And we should just have the actual MP3 file. Oh, I'm going to turn this. Oh, man. How do we get this back to 0? If anybody's really good in CapCut, please tell me. I just realized I have my... Oh, that was just from the camera. I was like, did I get my lights position wrong or something? You're not supposed to be able to see that purple tube back there. All right, exporting this. Oh, wait, I need to split this up actually first. So it's in two 15-second segments. So I'm going to split that right at 15 seconds. And I'm going to do 2 of these. Did I name that one? Motion Chorus. All right, gonna set the frame rate, export. And now the fun part. I don't know what's going on today. I keep getting signed out of Imagine. So it might mess up while we're on stream here, and that's okay. This has happened to me several times today. It's some kind of glitch. Just gonna pop the workflow back open. All right. Oh, looks like my clip is finally done rendering here. I'm gonna check this out real quick. Let me switch. You guys should be able to hear this. That's not bad. I might use some of that for the final version. All right, so, oh yeah, I need my image prompt. This is the character in the scene. Image, we're gonna do 16 by 9. Or did I already do, is that the image? That's probably that's what that is. I already had it. Anyways, 16 by 9. So here's my prompt using reference image 1. I'm going to switch it over to Nano Banana 2 because I don't like the noise on ChatGPT. And let's just do a couple of these, and I'm going to do a pro just to be sure so we get one that works at least. While that's working, I will upload my 2 reference videos here. So we got main chorus, or the motion chorus 1, motion chorus 2. Now I'm curious what it's going to do with this, because the angle is not optimal. Like, right, it was looking at I have my MacBook set up here, and the camera was my MacBook camera. And so it's got this upward angle with the mic in front of me. I don't know how this is going to work. Like I said, we're doing this live. I've never tried this technique before, so we'll find out. I need 2 of these motion transfer nodes. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I just duplicated every node on the workflow. Oh, I hope that can be undone. All right, it looks like it was, thankfully. That was bad. Don't ever duplicate your whole workflow like that. That's. Oh, and I just did it again. What is going on here? There. Whew. That was scaring me. Okay, so there's both reference videos hooked up. Huh. I guess it's okay that it has the people in the background. I didn't really want that. Yeah, let's get a different one. I don't want to confuse poor Kling here. I like the set though. So the set is moving. It was in that chessboard set. This is more of like a crappy looking church setup, I guess, like old cathedral maybe. The song is hold on. I gotta check comments here. Roadies, relax. I'm sure we've all done that using brushes and mops. I appreciate that. I really do. That was a very nerve-wracking thing I just did. So, and my buddy Jonathan David is on the stream. Yo ho, Jonathan David. Glad to have you. Thanks for coming, man. And let me go just check our other channels here just to make sure I am not missing any comments or anything. Oh, no, okay. Cool. Thank you to everybody who has joined the stream today. If you want to get on and chat with me, please scan this code, call in. It'd be really fun. We could just sit here and shoot the breeze about working in AI. We have a fun week coming up next week. We are going to be working on the fashion gala stuff together, and I'm going to be creating an entry for myself, although I can't technically enter because I'm an employee of ImagineArt. I'm going to be creating what I would enter if I was entering, and then we're going to be reviewing together. Hopefully next Wednesday, we're going to be reviewing together your entries. You can bring your entries to the stream, and we will, offer advice live on like what you could improve or tell you it's great and nothing needs to change at all because you're an amazing AI creator. I hope that's what I get to tell every one of you. But if there's something to improve, I'll help you. So anyways, join the stream if you want. Love to have you call in. If you need that link again, just ask me. Let's see what Codex has come back with for our prompt. So singer alone in the chorus environment. Here we go. I'm going to run a couple of these. All right, I will do ChatGPT too, just to see what it does. You know what? I should probably pass a reference image of the wolf people. And we're not going to continue working on this video next live stream. Next stream will be Monday morning. And we're going to be all focused on the fashion gala next week. But I'm going to continue to work on this because I really want to get this video done. I haven't done a music video for my own music in so long. And Roadies had a great idea that I really want to try to implement for during a really crucial part of the song where like this fiery wolf is coming out of the back of the singer. And it totally fits with the narrative that I'm going for here. So I'm going to try to implement that. I really just want to get this song finished. So hopefully next week we'll be able to take a break from our fashion gala-ing and I'll be able to show you the finished product of this, maybe near the end of the week. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes me to do this. It has been slow going though. As you saw, like I've only got 2.5 minutes done of it and it's like a 5-minute song. And there's a lot of really important moments I don't want to miss in the narrative I have in mind in this. So if it takes you a while to work on stuff, don't be discouraged. It does me too. Like this is, I hate to say how many credits I've spent on this one so far, but I think it's north of 90,000 that this one has cost to make. And so it's probably going to be not too cheap by the time we're done with this, but obviously the quality is pretty decent, right? Like for being AI produced, there's some tells, there's some gotchas of like, oh yeah, that's AI, but to me, it feels like a real legit music video. So, all right, let's check out our renders here. That's looking pretty good. I like that one. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. So we're gonna put that into our reference image on the motion control. And okay. Now this is the part, I'm not exactly sure how to prompt this. I'm going to kind of riff on what Takala was doing online. So shot on Ari Alexa 65 heavy film grain rich cinematic haze beautiful halation and lens bloom. Yeah, he had a really decent prompt here, like moody music video lighting. The exact same singer from the ref image is passionately singing. No microphone, just live in the cathedral. All right, so the character orientation, I believe this determines whether it's going to use the video or the image for what is like. I heard people saying that they got a bad result from this if they didn't use the image character orientation. It would like use the background of the video or something like that. So I'm going to try the image character orientation and keep original sound. And let's just run this and pray it works. All right, so I'm a little concerned. One of these was saying 1,500 credits and the other one was saying 0, and I don't like that because that makes me go, why was it saying 0? Video duration is not, video duration must not exceed 10 seconds. Well, that's okay, we can fix that. So let's undo our divisions here. And we will do just under 10 seconds. Divide 1 there. So checking comments on Discord. Josh says, wow, 90K. And Rody says, worth every credit. I appreciate that. Looks like we got Keiko on Discord. I'm going to go ahead and mute you, Keiko, because I can hear you in my ears while we're live here. So I'm going to go ahead and mute you. If you do have a question, you want to come on stream, you can... oh, he dropped off. Okay. All right, so we have three different ones here. So let's copy these out. Oh, let's do it. This one. So this is the last one. Chorus motion 3. 30 frames. And this is going to be chorus motion 2. And then we have chorus motion 1 here. Oh, don't want to change that. Let's delete those old ones from our workflow here. And we need one more of these. Upload them one by one. Why didn't one go? So just in case you're just joining us on the live stream, here I am making a fool of myself just to test out the motion control here. So we have these fun videos of me singing like a maniac on my camera. Oh, I exported that one as MOV instead of MP4, and it does not like that for some reason. So chorus motion 1. There we go. Connect all of my links here. So our goal, we want Kling to accurately reproduce this first, and then we're going to stick it into Seedance and get better camera angles, like better, it's composited as part of our scene, but it's using, hopefully, if this works right, it's going to be using my exact expressions and everything I did to generate. So I'm going to try them one by one here. All right, so, I did it wrong. On that one, at least. No, I didn't set the character orientation for those. I have to redo those. I don't know why it's saying 0 credits there. That makes me a little nervous. This should cost some credits, so I'm not sure why it's saying 0. I always get nervous when it doesn't want to charge me. All right, while we're waiting on that, let's get some background music going. Not that one. Here we go. Yeah. So this could take us a minute. Anybody have any thoughts, anything they want to chat about while we're waiting on these? Carolyn says hi. Hey, Carolyn. My buddy Jonathan David. We met on Suno a couple years ago, and he got married last December to Carolyn, and so happy for them. I was with, when he was like looking for a bride, and I even wrote a Suno song about, hey man, she's coming, and then they got married in December, and so happy to be able to say hi back to Carolyn. Glad to have you with us. Anybody else have any comments here? Let me just go check the feeds. No. All right. Is anybody working on an entry for the fashion studio? The fashion gala? I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I want to do something cool. I've done a couple of cool fashion vids for ImagineArt that I don't know. I thought they were pretty impressive. But I want to try to push the boundaries as I always do. So I'm gonna think on that over the weekend and try to come up with a cool idea to be able to work on together with y'all over the weekend. And hopefully on Monday we'll be doing something cool. All right. Are you guys able to hear me? Did I have the music up too loud? I see some chat going on in Discord. What's up? Rody, what are you saying yeps to? I want to know. Still waiting. I have no idea how long these Kling Motion Control things take, by the way. I literally have never tried this before. I love that we're doing this live together because I don't know what to expect. Oh, okay, Rody says she's working on a project for the fashion contest. Want to give us any sneak peeks at what you're doing? Josh, you're excited for Monday? I'm glad to hear that. Josh says he's excited for Monday. Why did my background music stop? That's annoying. Still getting used to this stream stuff, y'all. So thankful that I got a Stream Dock though, or Stream Deck, or whatever they're called. I have a VSD inside, and it was so cool on. So Sunday was our first stream, and I had set up my hotkeys on Saturday night to have all my scenes and stuff, so I could, I could press a button and now I'm full screen, or here's my guest view or chat, or all the fun, just stream stuff. I'm new to this. I'm old, and I don't know anything about this. I don't watch live streams, so I'll just confess that. Anyways, Sunday when I was setting all this up, I had all my hotkeys set up for my scenes, and then Sunday morning when I got up to test them out and to just make sure everything was working, nothing was working. I had set up, okay, I need, command 1, I need to do this, and command 2, I need to do this, and command 3 to do this, and not a single thing would work. So I went into Codex and I was like, hey, they have a plugin for the Elgato Stream Deck, but not for my VSD inside. I'm using Ecamm Live for my live streaming software, and they don't have a plugin to link Ecamm Live to VSD inside. Can you fix that for me, Codex? And I'm not even kidding. 5 minutes later, I had like all of my scenes here set up where I could see myself in the scene. And it was like the full featured, as if somebody had written a plugin for VSD Inside, specifically to link it to Ecamm Live. I cannot believe what's possible in the age that we live in. It's completely crazy. Rody says, but I might run out of credits soon. That's the worst. I hate that for you. I'm sorry. I hate that. Same concern, Rody, says Josh. Not sure if my credits are enough for my entry. Perhaps next week when I get more set up. David says, yes, Codex is amazing. I have to agree. If you guys haven't tried a Hermes or an OpenClaw agent yet too, I happen to have a Mac Mini sitting here on my desk, and I have Hermes running on it. I tell you, it's really neat having an agent that's just able to control your whole computer and do whatever you need to in the background. Like, this thing does my Walmart orders for me. Like, I grocery shop, Walmart, and get groceries delivered. And I'm just like, hey, I call him Reginald. Hey, Reginald, I need you to set me up my Walmart order. And he just goes and he, looks at what we've ordered lately and like what our carts have had and adjust that. I have him set up. We're gonna have clipping from these live streams where we'll get any decent segments of the show. We'll clip automatically into social posts for streams or of the streams. And my Hermes agent is doing all that for me. I can't. I don't even know how I would be doing this job without having something else. Like, it just gives me extra hands, it feels like having something that can do things for me. It's pretty amazing. Codex, Claude, Hermes, OpenClaw. What an age to live in. All right, so here is our first result from Kling 3.0 Pro Motion. Let's find out how good or not good this is. Let's kill this background music. And you guys should be able to hear this. Could you throw me to the wolves? You let them take me, let them break me. Do you know? All right. So it's clearly getting my motions. It's a little awkward because I'm sitting in a chair, and this is trying to do a standing person. Could you throw me to the wolves? You let them take. Welcome back. What happened? Did I go away, Jonathan? You're saying welcome back. I hope that doesn't mean I went away. It's a little funny what's going on with my arms in this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this. We'll see what happens when I bring it into Seedance, but man, that's a little funky looking. Oh, Jonathan says that I DC'd for him a little bit. Discord peeps, did I cut out for you, or was that just... I wonder if I had... it's possible it was my network. We're having storms here right now, so if I lose you guys, that's probably what it was. If I lose power or something, I may lose my internet. We'll see. I hope I'm still online right now. I can't even tell. Let me go check and make sure I'm still online. I'm a little concerned that okay. So Josh says I'm still online, but I am a little concerned when I go look at my RTMP stuff. Okay. Oh, I was missing some comments on a couple of. Okay, I'm sorry for the people who have been commenting. And let's see, Forge Canvas was wondering what liquid is in my vape device. So it was a debate for me whether I was going to vape on stream or not, and my producer and I decided, yeah, this is going to be me raw and uncut. So I vape, y'all, and I'm going to vape on stream. So my favorite liquid is what is it? It's the Jam Monster series. I'm near Orlando, and they actually make them here in Orlando, and they're, in my opinion, the best like vape juice. It's so flavorful, and I like the Nick salts. This is so much better than smoking. Think what you want about vapes. I ain't stopping. So, all right. So I'm glad. I just realized I was missing comments from a couple of the other channels there. So I'm having a hard time reading them. They're a little small for me. So let me see if I can zoom in here. Okay, so Nura 2025 says you're good. Forge Canvas was asking about the vape. Oh, Rody says we'll need a new session on how to LUT. All right, that would be a good idea. How to actually do color grading and stuff with LUTs, and how you can I mean, basically have Codex or Claude create whatever LUTs you want on the fly. It's funny, actually, the LUT that is applied to the camera feed you're seeing was created by Codex. I'd watched some videos, some Ecamm tutorials. There was a guy who like works for Ecamm, and he sells private LUT packages, and I'm like, dude, I ain't spending $10 for your LUT. Let me see if Codex can create one. And so I was like, hey, Codex, go look at his page and like see if you can give me something that kind of, at least approximates it. And it did. It just doesn't make any sense for me to pay for something that Codex can recreate for me on the fly. So good or not, I don't know. So let's check these others out. That is so awkward.
This hurts. Why wasn't I good enough to feel loved?
All right. I kind of like to, because it's getting it pretty accurate to what I was doing on the input videos. It's pretty corny because it's just standing in one place. I'm gonna see if I can fix that in the Seedance part of it. So it is so robotic, Roadies. You're right. Like it's, this is the hazard of doing it live. Is if I was really doing this, I would. That's a good idea. Is maybe if we made it a close shot, maybe if we framed it with the same framing as what I'm doing. Let's see. Camera, head, shoulders, portrait. Going to remove that. Yeah, so let's try to get this right. Let's see if we can get our image reference locked in. Yeah, too rigid and missing hand for sure. Yeah, Josh says the face is full of emotion. Yeah, it's definitely capturing like the emotion I was trying to lay down. Again, y'all, I feel so silly like, doing this live on stream, but if we want to go watch me be embarrassed again here, like it's.
Could you throw me to the wolves? You let them take me, let them break me. Do you know how much?
So it's definitely getting my performance, and I could see how doing it this way gives us a lot more. It's a lot more locked into something real through the Kling 3.0 or 3.0 promotion. And then if we bring it into Seedance with this, then we can get the right camera angles, we can get the right dynamic things happening in the background. But we want to capture the performance with the right character through Kling 3.0 promotion first. We could experiment with just bringing this into Seedance directly. I don't think it would work that well. I suspect, based on my Seedance experience, that it probably wouldn't work that great. So, okay, let's wait for this image to come back here. We're getting a nice solid rain here, so I might they were predicting thunderstorms, so I hope I don't lose the feed here, but we seem to be still online. And let me just check for some comments. Okay. Jonathan was DMing me to let me know that you guys lost me, and I'm glad that you didn't actually lose me for good. I think I'm all caught up on comments, so this thing is just going to sit here waiting for me. I'll say again, come on the stream with me. I haven't had too many people actually take advantage of this yet. Rody, I really appreciate you trying to call in the other day. Even though your mic didn't work, you will always have a special place in my heart for at least trying. So maybe we'll get Josh or Jonathan David to get brave enough to call in sometime. JD, I want to see you produce something sometime, man. I've never seen a music video from you. I would love to see what you come up with. Jonathan David has some great songs on YouTube. If you like metal, I think metal is where he like gravitates towards, but he's been doing a bunch of like composite streams for just good background listening. He does like some good dance EDM stuff, and we've had a fun journey in Suno together. It was we met just from, you know, we're producing similar genres of songs, and we met on Discord, and yeah, we've been buddies ever since. Going on a couple of years now, I think, isn't it this September, Jonathan? It's fun meeting y'all. I've never experienced anything like what this AI community is online. All of these people working on AI collectively all around the world, all at once. It's weird. It's wild. I've been in tech my whole life. I've been a programmer since I was 7, but been professionally working in tech since I was 16. And I've never experienced anything like what this AI craze is. There's something, we've entered a new zeitgeist with AI, and it's like the Tower of Babel being undone. We're all building something collectively together, and there's a strangeness to it that has me excited to see what the future holds. And hey, so I got some comments coming in I want to check real quick. So Forge Canvas says, I've made one movie on my channel using Kling. Very cool. Send that in if you want. We can watch that if you want, Forge Canvas. I have a Rody's just shared one. Maybe we'll play some of this while we're waiting on some of my gens here. And Josh says, David, maybe in some of your future sessions, we can do a demo on the film studio. There's many functions that I'm not sure how to use. Of course. There's so many things in Imagine that we have to cover, and we'll definitely spend some time on each of the different major feature groups. And Film Studio is one that I haven't had a lot of success in myself. I was trying to use Film Studio for a film right when it was coming out, and I think it was the genre of film I was trying to do. I was trying to do it was like a stop motion claymation kind of thing, and Seedance does not handle that genre very well. If you guys have tried that, it looks like poop. It's really not great. And I tried and I tried and I tried, and it just didn't happen. And so then I switched over to realism, and then I kept running into it. Like Seedance was rejecting my realism gens and giving me errors. And then we just had to move on to something else. I just didn't have any time to continue to to work on it. Josh says, "Yep, I tried clay motion with Seedance. Ugh, yeah, it's like the one thing Seedance is bad at. Like I can't believe Seedance is actually bad at something, but claymation, stop motion, very much not good." Hey, since we're still waiting on this from Roadies, let's share or let's look at or waiting on these gens. Let's share this thing from Roadies. Sorry, I just realized I was sitting here watching it and you guys couldn't see it. So instead of my face, let's start this over. And here we go.
Golden dice in a storm wreath hall. God's placed bets as the mortal world falls. Sick turn cities to ash in their palms. Wealthy crowns built on broken back songs. Olympus plays on. Olympus plays on. Olympus plays on. Olympus plays on. Hades deals famine, Athena deals grace. A lucky child escapes the flood's chase. Zeus stacks empires like cards in the air, but a whisper cuts through the thunderous glare. A scream, a stare, a dare. Tape on our lips, but fire in our veins. They think we're just pawns in their immortal games, but every clumsy step, every doomed decree, we're stitching a thread they can't see. Yet Olympus plays on. 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 Aphrodite trades love for a lie. Two souls burn as a rose chains untie. Poseidon's tides claim a blessed fleet, but a woman climbs where the chaos meets. Her shackles obsolete. They named us weak, but we're embers unbound, scorching the hands that thought we'd drown. The table's their world, but the board's not the sky. Watch us flip the game as we rise. Still yet, Olympus plays on. 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 Rise from the board, break the scales they've designed. The faith's sharp shears won't sever our spine. Healthy, poor, trapped, divine. We'll rewrite our cards in the God's own light. Hermes see.
Oh no, you guys couldn't hear me. Oh, I was muted. So I was saying to all of that, Roadies, that was good. I'm sorry for having to cut it off. I want to just check on this gin. And yeah, I'm sorry to have muted there, guys. Again, still getting used to the streaming stuff. I'll get it right. But thank you for sticking around with me anyway as I'm figuring it out. Let me go check on comments here. All right, seem to be all caught up. So we're still waiting on this image gen here. Nano Banana Pro is taking forever. Let me do just Nano Banana 2 as well. I don't know why this is taking so long. And I really want to get this, at least something decent generated here today. That's my goal before we end the stream today, is to have some decent iteration of this motion control thing. I don't want to bring these into Kling, and I'm going to wait until we at least get one done that looks good before I try the others. So maybe we can at least get one 10-second segment done here where it looks good and send it to Seedance and see what comes back. So while we're waiting, Rhodey sent another video that I'm going to play, her experience with claymation. Let's check this out. What did you do this in, Rhodey's? That was really, really cute and sweet, Rhodey's. I appreciated that. I'm curious what the inspiration behind that was. That's pretty fun. All right, so these are not going to be good enough for me. They are not head and shoulders shots, so I need it to be head, shoulders. I am too lazy to try to type the prompt myself, so we're going to let Codex do it for me and see what he gets instead. And Rhodey's is typing here on Discord, so let's find out what her inspiration for that was. A good morning tune. So just, yep. I like the vibe of it. I'm curious what you made that in. I wouldn't be able to, like, it's got the AI, like the trumpet changes and stuff, and that's the kind of stuff that I wish I could let slide more. That stuff annoys me so much that I wouldn't be able to let myself get away with it. But I wind up finishing less overall projects because of the level of, like, no, I can't stand that discrepancy, and so it takes me 10 hours to do a single scene because I want it to look perfect. And I don't know, it's someday we won't have to worry about all of that. Oh, okay, so that was mainly on high-low. High-low, it's weird how they haven't done anything in a while, isn't it? They my very first music video that I did that kind of like got any kind of traction in the community was, maybe I'll just show you guys. This is kind of funny. Yeah. This was done in high-low.
And
Florida man attempted to shoplift a chainsaw by stuffing it down his pants. Florida man charged with DUI in a golf cart. Awesome. Police say a Florida man with no arms and no legs is on the run. Wait, what? Florida man arrested for giving beer to an alligator. Oh my God!
I am Florida man. Bro, this ish is crazy. I just moved down here and I feel like maybe I should sell a kidney to buy me a gator. Stick it in a porta potty and hitch me up a trailer. Call 911 for a ride to get some wings fast. Smuggle me some ribs in the back of my pants last. Night, I got the bright idea to make a duck fight my dog, but he quacked too much, now I've got a mugshot. Yeah, is it in the air or is it just the tan? I just moved to Florida, man. Now my mind is gone. Oh yeah, it's gone. Oh yeah. Oh. I am a Florida man. I am a Florida man. I am a Florida man. Please tell me there's a cure. There is no cure. Souped up my mower, now it does 35. In a 20, now I'm doing 10 to life. Pretty sure I was normal before the heat got my brain. Now I'm running from the popo, doing cartwheels in the rain. Made the headlines again, cause my mom made a fuss when I wouldn't do the dishes, so I showed her what's what. Pizza slices make great weapons in that wet Florida heat, but forgot to tell the cops that I did it for the alien treats. Yo, David, it's crazy. Got a hurricane and a hurricane and a tornado too. I'm out here playing insane. Strap my couch to a jet ski, hit the flooded streets. Tried to DoorDash some tacos, but got chased by geese. Built a rocket out of beer cans, launched it from my yard. Told the neighbors I'm NASA, but they just called it bizarre. Last week wrestled an iguana for my last slice of pie. It won, so I tasted it, bro, I can't tell you why. Tried to grill some burgers in the middle of a storm. Ended up on the news, Florida man was born. I'm out here dodging lightning, grilling gator tail skewers. Florida life's wild, and I ain't got no cure. I am Florida man, with a beer in my hand and a duck in the van. I am Florida man, bro, it's out of control, but I'll do it again.
This one just cracks me up. This was like my first real music video I tried, and it cracks me up just to see how far the tools have come since then. Like, that was the best I could get out of the tools at that time, and man, we've come so far. Forge Canvas says shoplifting chainsaw, LOL. Rody says Gator Man. Josh says I love to use my face on videos. Well, yes, that was. So this was that video was featuring T-Muth. He's a big guy on Suno. At least I think he still is. I don't know. Like, there's the Suno community is interesting, and T-Muth and Frowns are like some of the first people I was like, oh, those guys are like doing cool stuff, and so I always wanted to do a collab with them, and so this was the first collab I did with T-Muth, and we both live in Florida, and we were just like, let's do a Florida Man song. So that was a fun one, and I would love to redo that. I was actually thinking about that yesterday. It'd be really fun to redo that video with the modern tooling just to see how much better it could be, because that was honestly the best I could do at the time. Like, the models just weren't that great. They were, obviously it didn't really look like me. This looks like me like 8 years ago, just FYI. This is me on testosterone shots. And like quite a bit lighter. So it would be fun to do one, where I'm actually like kind of looking more like myself. I didn't like that result that we just got there. Man, I really want a head and shoulders shot. Frame only his head and shoulders in the front tight. All right, I'm going to try running a few more of these. Try it in GPT again. Just run the gamut here. Maybe one of these will give us what we're looking for. Oh, thanks again for everybody who has joined us today. Again, I want to remind you of the ImagineArt Fashion Studio Gala contest where you can win up to $2,000, your share of the $10,000 prize pool. All you have to do is go on to ImagineArt Fashion Studio and create an entry. You can do it with, there's shots, you can do photographic shots, or you can do a 1-minute video. You can scan the QR code here or go to the link shown on screen and find out how to enter. And next week we will be focusing entirely on Fashion Studio, and we'll be reviewing entries, talking about what could be improved, and offering feedback and advice if you need it. I'll be working on creating my own mock entry to the contest, just using Fashion Studio. We did on the last stream, we spent a little time playing around in Fashion Studio just to see what's possible, and I thought it was pretty cool. I'd never used it before. Let me see if I can find what I made with it. Yeah, here's the project. These were pretty neat, like the shots that I was getting from this, this could be useful for music videos sometimes, like the what it was giving and how I was animating them. I was pretty impressed with, and I would use, if I were doing this model in a music video, like those shots, those detail shots, those things of her standing, man, I'm curious to see how much. Oh, you're not seeing my screen. I'm not showing you my screen. Here we go. I'm sorry about that. So here's the stuff I was just talking about nonsensically while you were looking at my face in the Fashion Studio Gala screen. And I really like what this is outputting here. I put together a really silly outfit. I'm going to put some more work into an outfit for Monday. We're going to see what I can come up with. But yeah, come up with the coolest fashion outfits you can. Think of, where you see fashion going and how you might be able to render that and portray it. And it would be great for you to come next week with some entries to show us and let the community kibitz on them, if you will. Let's go see if any of these have come back. Yeah, there we go. That's the framing we're looking for. I like that one. Let's go with that one. So I'm gonna rerun this, and we'll just wait for this one to finish before we try the others. We're gonna get this done today, y'all. I know it. We're gonna get a successful motion capture to Kling 3.0 promotion to Seedance 2.0, and we're gonna see how this works. If you have just joined us, we tried this first, and boy, it did not come out so hot. It's very robotic looking. It's missing one of my hands. It's just weird because it's such a different framing than we're using from the input video. So here's the input video, shot on my MacBook, looking up at me. So you can see why it didn't work so well on the full body shot there. I am guessing since these are similarly framed enough, we have the old me and the young me working. Man, can you guys hear that thunder? It is really storming here. Am I still online? Am I still streaming? Yeah, it looks like I am. All right, good. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna try this again with the new entry, and hopefully that works. And then we'll be able to generate it in Seedance. So we're gonna wait on that for a minute. Get some more music on. What should we talk about, y'all? Anybody got anything interesting to share with the class while we're waiting here? What are y'all working on? What are you besides the fashion contest? What are you building right now? I know Jonathan David's building a game right now. You wanna tell anybody about your game, Jonathan? It's I was pretty excited to hear that you're doing that. Like, what an age we live in, y'all, where you can just he's working with another dude, and it's just two people building a game using codecs and whatever, and you can do that now. You can just build things. You can just make things, and like, what an age, what a time to be alive. I don't even know what to do with all that's possible these days. Like this has been happening to me. I don't know why. It keeps signing me out. I just have to sign back in. See if this works. No. Happens to you too, Josh? Josh says it happens to him too. I assume it's something to do with the Google single sign-on or something. Like it's just like losing the session or something. Sitting there exposing my email address live on stream. So if you guys want to get a hold of me, there you know. So that's how you get a hold of me. Oh, did I lose connection? No? Okay. You guys are still hearing me, right? This is a stormy day over here in Florida. Got them hurricanes and a hurricane or something. All right. Roadies is giving me 2 thumbs up. So, is it Roadie or Roadies? Because I know you used to have Roadies with a Z on the end. So I don't. Are you just going by Roadie now? I don't want to be misnaming you here. Kling, we're still waiting on. Stay safe, Roadie says. So Josh says, for my Google Omni Flash contest entry, I actually got inspired by this music video's glitch effect. Oh, okay. That was just CapCut. CapCut has some pretty cool effects, I got to tell you. I was using Premiere and After Effects and stuff for my videos a lot. And I have to do so many of them so often for Imagine that finding a workflow that's ideal and as friction-free as possible is ideal for me. So Roadies says it's Roadies with a Z as in Roadies Art. Okay, just making sure, because your name is Roadie on Discord now. But anyways, I was using Premiere mostly for my videos, and then I was using there's a site where you can get effects and transitions and things like that. You pay monthly for, and I just decided it was more worth it just to have it all in CapCut. They give you a pretty decent library of effects and stuff for editing. So I have pretty much been using CapCut for everything lately. I don't know. I don't know if it'll stay like that. I feel like if I need granularity, if I need like a really, really in-depth editing, I will use Premiere for that. If I need to get really just detailed in what I'm doing, I find the timeline editor is a little bit easier to work with in Premiere. But yeah, CapCut has been working pretty hard, and I really like the effects. Those glitch effects and whatnot are pretty handy. Well, I guess I can talk about like how I'm using some of the effects while we're waiting. Let me kill the music just as I play some of this. And turn this back up. So I don't know if you've noticed since the last stream, I applied this gray-orange effect. It turns it from that into this, and I really liked, it gives it a mostly black and white thing, except for, you can see the pink in my shirt there, and just a little orange tone on my face. And so I liked the color highlighting that was happening with this overall effect. think it makes a big difference in, especially when we get to the chorus scene here, like that orange in the background there. It's right. That's such a completely different looking shot. And this is something I probably could have done with a LUT as well. In fact, they're probably using a LUT on this effect. But the Rody says fonts are good too. Which fonts are you talking about there, Rody? I'm not sure. I did. So on the lake scene, there's a couple of just moments where I felt like the AI video was too sharp, and it was. I may have to pull this open to see. Yeah, like I'm going for a really noisy, really grainy. I'm trying to hide that it's AI through the grain and the noise. And so like this shot, man, that's just so AI. That looks so meh. But I was like, if I can, let me go back out to the main timeline. If I can cover that. So I covered that with a glitch effect there. So we're just not seeing how much of that shot is AI by using glitchiness. It kind of, it fits with the video, right? So I use effects to mask the AI-ness pretty often. So Rody says, how about adding a wolf howl sound effect on the background at the rotating screens? That would be kind of cool. I'm going to try that. I'm going to play with that. So, Rody, you said if you want to add text, they have a good font variety and font animation. Who are you referring to in the they? I'm not sure what we were talking about when you said that. So, let me know. CapCut. Yeah. I haven't played with their fonts. We have a brand guideline for Imagine that I have to stick in a certain genre of fonts. We have like 7 of them that I have to stick to. So I haven't explored CapCut's font library. I just use open fonts from Google. So anyways, yeah, I really like CapCut's effect library though, for masking the AI-ness, and especially in a music video like this, we can really get away with it. You kind of expect those level of things. Like when I'm doing in the chorus here, the effects are carrying a lot of weight. It's helping disguise the AI-ness quite a bit. The color correction is doing that, and then just the flashes and the movements and the stuff that you're used to seeing in music video. That letterboxing thing I'm doing there, and then the quick cuts to the wolves. Like I'm getting away with a lot and masking AI through trying to keep things in a specific style. And so when I'm color grading this and it's congealing it all together, and then I'm just using effects in certain places where it makes sense to do so, oftentimes to mask transitions, to mask things that just weren't quite as like spot on from an AI's perspective. So let's go back and check on our render, which is still going. I'm going to refresh. Just pro tip, if you don't know, if you're using ImagineArt workflows, sometimes gens get stuck in the UI, and if you refresh, you'll get a fresh chance at maybe it's done and it just hasn't updated yet. So let's check. No, it's still going. So why don't I just talk about workflows in general, just in case there's anybody who is new to ImagineArt and ImagineArt workflows. So this is workflows. This is the workflow of this video. Every shot that you've seen in this video is coming from this giant mess of nodes on my screen right now. This is my favorite way to work in ImagineArt. Obviously, you can go over here, you can generate images, you can generate videos, you can edit, you can upscale, you can do all the things over here. But you got to go to a bunch of different places to do it. And here it's just all in one place. And this is the way my brain loves to work the best. I can see where every shot is coming from. I can see what is influencing each shot. If I need to go back and redo a shot, I don't have to go over here and, well, hold on, let me get signed in first. I don't have to go over here and like browse through my whole list of assets I've generated you can do that. You can certainly approach it this way. This isn't the way when I'm using it in a professional capacity. This isn't the way my brain wants to think about it. It's too rigid. It's too like linear. And when I'm working on a music video, nothing is linear, right? Like I'm doing several scenes at once. Typically, right now we're focusing on just this one scene. But I'll be jumping around the workflow quite often, and I'll have multiple gens going at once. I'll have multiple prompts cooking, and that's just the quickest way to get something done. So if you were trying to do that all over here, I don't know why this isn't loading right now. My connection must be really bogged down by all the streaming. Oh, there we go. So you can see all your stuff here. And if this is the way you like to work, not knocking it, but I am telling you, you ought to try workflows once just to see what it does for you. For me, it makes all the difference. If I was told I couldn't use workflows anymore, I would have a hard time creating AI content. It's just the way that I work best. Another way is using like MCP and like the ImagineArt MCP combined with Codex or Claude Code or Hermes or OpenClaw, whatever your preference is. Those are convenient. I'm working with the team on some feedback that I have personally from my use of it. I think there's maybe even some more refinements we could figure out how to work in so that the agents could do more on their own without you having to interact with a widget and stuff. I don't want to have to interact with it. I want the agent to be able to run it all. Oh yay, we're finally done. Let's see how this looks.
Could you throw me to the wolves? You let them take me, let them break me. Do you know?
Okay. Let's find out let's find out what Seedance does with this. So we're going to add a video node for Seedance. Add this as the reference image. Oh, I don't want mini. Does anybody mess with the mini and the fast versions of Seedance? I haven't done it that much. I haven't seen what the results are. I don't tend to use the distilled models because I'm looking for the full juice, but sometimes they can be good, especially if you're credit conscious. It can be really helpful for that. I'm going to add the right references here. So what references do I want? I'm going to add the one reference I've been passing around for my singer everywhere. Oh no, where did I drag it to now? Drag it down here. That should live right there. So I'm kind of rearranging nodes as just because I need to zoom in and see what's what. But I like to have my workflow organized in like I'm working left to right and top to bottom. So I end up going diagonal. Sometimes if I'll need to do reshoots or something, I'll like branch off from here, go put them up here. I don't know if that's the best way to organize a workflow. That's just how my brain works to organize a workflow. So that's what I do. All right. We're going to do 11 seconds just to make sure it has enough margin. We've been doing the choruses in 4K, so I'm going to continue that. I'm going to set it to 16 by 9. I want it to generate audio. Although I don't know what would happen if we didn't generate audio. We don't use the audio, but I need it to lip sync perfectly, and I can't tell if if I have the audio in there, then I can line it up perfectly. So I want it to generate the audio. I need to figure out what references to put in this scene because I don't have the whole cathedral. Oh, I bet I can use one of those references that we didn't use for the motion control. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna put. Okay, let's make sure that matches up close enough. I want the wolf people in the scene, so I'm gonna do that. Whoops. And then I also want I had some Midjourney style references that I kind of populated I seeded the video with. I'm going to add these just to denote them. so that hopefully seeks the same style and quality. I want the grainy, noisy, I don't know, just that mid-journey effect. It's so hard to replicate. So drag this node back down here. Yeah, so you can see, like, I started out over here with the image, and then I've got my input motion control nodes here, and then I'm sticking it, I'm outputting it to the right here. Did it again. All right, sign it back in. Already says much better shot. I completely agree. Let me go check on other comments. Oh, Ahmed promised to come live today. He did promise to come live, and he hasn't even been on the show yet. I haven't even seen him online in Slack. So, then we have On, are you here? Are you here? Am I imagining something? Are you here, On? On, you got to come on the show. You promised. On, join the stream. On, come on, buddy, dial in. You did promise today. On, you said it was going to be Friday. It's Friday. At least it's Friday here. I don't know if it's still Friday where you are, but you should come on the show today. All right. We'll wait and see if On dials in. See if he's brave enough. All right. Where were we? I need this shot to reference. This is the main face reference. Oh, On says he'll be free from his date soon. Okay. You can. That's right. You had a date. I hope it went well, buddy. I hope she was lovely, and I hope you were lovely, and I hope that you get a next date. So, okay. So reference image 1 is going to be face shot. Reference image 2 is going to be the whole thing with the singers. I also want to pull in. I guess let's just make that. Well, it doesn't really matter. So reference images 3, 4, 5 are styles, and reference 6 is going to be the wolf people. So let's find out. This was the prompt. Okay. Modify your chorus prompt. It's just for the first 10 seconds. I'll give the lyrics. Let me figure out which lyrics are going to be for that. No, that's not the right one. It's this one.
Could you throw me to the wolves? You let them take me, let them break me. Do you know?
Okay. That's the lyrics. Use the video for audio and motion reference. Do not use the camera angle from video 1. Use lots of varied and exciting shots in camera motion. Image 1 is care ref. Image 2, image 3, image 4 are style refs. Wait, was it 5? Image 2 is not a style ref. Image 2 is the singer in the church cathedral area. And then we have image 5 as a style ref. And image 6 is a ref of the wolf people. Let's see what we get. Are you all able to read the prompts now? I know the first stream I had, broadcast in too high of a resolution, so the prompts were too. Can you actually read the text on the screen on the stream now? So we're having a chat here about On's date on one of the YouTube channels. I'm not sure which one. Ruddy says it's too small. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, here. Can you read that? I can zoom. Oh no. Shouldn't zoom like that. I'm gonna turn some background music on. All right, let's see if this is okay. Still waiting on that. On, we can have 2 people come live. Yeah, we can have 2 guests on. I'm not set up for that, but we can make it work. I'll figure out how to do it. I'll figure out some way to make it happen. So dial in, call in. Let's do it. We have time to kill here while we're waiting on these gens, so. Oh, no. Not if Ahmed comes to join as well. You said you would come on. Come on. Okay, let's do it. Well, there you go. Join the stream. All right, folks. So we're going to see if Anna's going to join us. Anna's kind of had a similar journey to me, I guess. He was saying the other day at Imagine, where he was, he started out doing one thing, and now he's finding himself in more of a creative direction as well, making videos and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I want to hear more about that. I want you to tell us what you're working on. Jonathan, are you still on the stream, buddy? Because I asked you about your game earlier. I don't know if you're still on the stream. You ever said anything what you were working on? Check the other channels here. All right, I'm caught up. All right, so we are still waiting on to call in, and we're waiting on Codex to give us a shot here. So we're just gonna wait together. It's part of the name of the game in AI land. Is waiting on these clankers to give us our stuff. All right, chat. Tell me while we're waiting, what's your favorite like thing about living in the era of AI? Those of you who are still tuned in here. Mine, I'll go first. I love being able to have a chat bot that can actually give you like reasonable responses. I grew up watching Star Trek, and they would talk to the computer, and that seemed so far-fetched at the time. I was in programming for 20-something years, and if you would have asked me a decade ago, hey, do you think we'll be able to ever like talk to computers and have an intelligent conversation with them, I would have predicted no. I couldn't have foreseen that being that happening. I had a guy that used to work for me who was really interested in neural networks, and he wanted to go get his PhD and study neural networks. And excuse me, we were talking about that one time, and he was just, he was really excited about where it was coming, and I couldn't see it at the time. I had no glimpse of what neural networks were capable of yet. And I couldn't have foreseen that we would get from where... Oh, On is calling. All right, On is in the green room. I see him. Let me see if I can get this on. Oh, and we have Ahmed as well. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can make this work, guys. Let's see if we can get this 2 guest thing up. Give me a second. So we have... Hold on. I'm gonna have to create a new template here real quick. So give me a second. I'm gonna do a new scene, and I'm gonna add. Hold on. Just so there, I'm on camera. I'm gonna get you guys in here real quick. Give me a second. Oh no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Hold on. I gotta get the right settings here. And let me add on. I wasn't set up for 2 guests. I had a 1 guest set up, and now I gotta get two guest thing. Okay, On's calling back in, so let me get him on now. All right, there we are. You guys hear me? You guys are both there. We have On.
Hello.
We have Ahmed. Hi guys. Great
Hello.
of you to join
Hey,
me.
David.
We did
Looking
it.
very
We had-
nice.
Thank you.
You look fresh as ever. I just got a fresh haircut for the stream, as I promised.
Oh, dude, I was thinking about getting one on Sunday. I'm feeling pretty shaggy, honestly. I'm ready to get tightened up here. So, well, thank you guys for both coming. So, Ahmed, where are you from, man?
I am also from Pakistan.
Oh, okay. Now, do you guys do you know On?
Yeah, he's my friend.
Like
Oh, he's your friend.
we are
Okay.
work best friends. We are work best friends.
Okay. I'm sorry for
Yeah.
thinking that you were him on the show the other day, because he was messing with me and coming on as all these different people in the chat, and he tells me afterwards, he's like, "Hey, that wasn't me."
It was pre-planned, but yeah, that was me.
You guys are planning to mess with me. I love it. I'm so thankful for that. Thank you. That's better than having nothing to do on this.
Ahmed was telling me he's not really a content creator, and he usually just play around in ImagineArt. And the beauty about ImagineArt is really that you don't really have to be a professional content creator in order to use it. And
No.
that's the best part. Like, you can mess around, you can play around. It gives you different varieties. You can even if you don't know how to prompt. And probably I have set up so many of my Insta stories edited by ImagineArt. So it was fun.
Did you? You probably didn't. You weren't at the beginning of the stream. You didn't see my intro video. Like, it's cool what you can just make when you're just like, well, let me just see if I can increase the professionalism of the broadcast a little bit. And I just spent some time yesterday just going like, let me give it a nice title card and a nice intro video and stuff. And so, what's your favorite thing, Ahmed, that you've created with ImagineArt so far?
The best thing is ImagineArt Workflow Agent, which is recently launched. Like it helps a lot with the workflows itself.
Mm-hmm. I haven't actually tried it yet. I've heard though, like it would be pretty useful. I'm old school, man. I know exactly what I want on the workflow and stuff. So, but I can imagine if you're new to this, just having an agent be like, hey, spin up all this and do all this. Like the workflow I'm working on right now, it wouldn't suffice from an agent. But there are, it is a useful thing if you don't know what you're doing with workflows yet. And so you can, the ad maker, I want to explore that. There's the new ad maker tool in workflows. And
the ad studio itself is really very good. Like I have used it a lot. Like ad studio, like I have created a lot of UGC ads.
Yeah, it's very cool. How'd your date go?
Yeah, apparently if you beat them in go-kart, they would mind.
She minded that
He was out with me. Actually, we both were out together. We were go-karting basically.
Oh, you guys went on a double date.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Very
beat
cool.
everybody, so
You beat
I'm
everybody?
the champion here.
how
That's why
fast
my name on Demon Lord.
How fast do those carts go?
It goes around 80 to
80 to
90
90
kilometers per hour.
What's that in freedom units?
It would be 70 miles an hour.
70. What? You guys are riding go-karts that
Yep.
go 70 miles an hour?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
we like to drift a lot, and at times we are just racing, and at times we are just enjoying the drift
That's
and
dangerous,
around.
dude. The last time I went
The first experience I had, the first experience I had in go karting, Amber took me, and I didn't knew how to drive a car, and I went through the tires, and there was basically a shortcut I had, and I crashed so bad, and I was really scared that they're gonna charge me for the damages. But they were so cool about it. They were like, first time, huh? So,
I
Dude,
think Owen is the first person who has flown the go kart. Like it was literally in the air.
I'm gonna tell on myself here. My last story of go karting. I was I went with the team that I built Hewlett Packard's intranet about I don't know 15 years ago or so, and we had a big team that was working on it. And there was a bunch of us that were out in Palo Alto to launch it. And after we finished, they took us on a just kind of like a getaway for the day. We did a bunch of fun things, and they took us go karting. And I'm not gonna lie, I almost got kicked out of go karting for like they put up a yellow caution light or whatever, and like I almost ran somebody over. I almost ran over one of the people in the course. Like, they were like, "You do that again, you're gone." I'm like, "I'm sorry." It was those only went like 40 miles an hour, so I don't know what that is in kilometers an hour, but yeah, those were. It
that'd
was
be around 60 or maybe something.
yeah,
50,
it
60,
was
yeah,
those
50
were
to
that
60
felt like
kilometers.
too much for me. I'm really tall too. I'm 6'4" and I don't fit into those little carts. Like my knees are up in my chin when I'm driving those things, so it was not very comfortable.
I can relate it. Like I am 6'1" and I can relate it with you. Like it's
Yeah,
very
you
hard to
get it.
sit.
You get it.
Yeah.
Go
I'm
karts and
also
Yeah,
six.
airplanes.
I'm also six.
you are not 6'1".
How tall are you on?
I guess maybe 5,
5'5".
10, or 11. 5? No, no.
That's what your Tinder profile says, at least, right?
Uh,
All right, all right, all right. I want to get through this motion control thing we're
so
doing
what
real
you
quick.
making
So,
today, David?
well,
I just joined.
we've been working on the music video, and we've been working on motion control. And here, I'm going to switch. I think you guys will still be able to see if I switch to this scene. Are you guys still there with me? Can I hear you?
We
Yeah,
can see
yeah,
each
yeah.
Okay,
I
other.
can still
and
see.
you can still see. Okay, so this is what we're doing right now, and I literally made a fool of myself on stream today and recorded these lovely, like I just did this live on stream.
Could you throw me to the wolves? You let them take me, let them break me. Do you know how much?
So that's my input
You
to
have
the.
experience in TikTok, to be very honest.
I have what?
That looks good, by the way.
All right, all right. I'm glad you think so. I felt pretty silly, but so we then took that into Kling 3.0 and motion control and turned it into this.
Could you throw me to the wolves? You let them take me, let them break me. Do you know how?
And next, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to turn this into an actual like Seedance clip. I gotta figure out where my Seedance clip went though. It's somewhere. Where did it go? Oh, it's up here. I'm losing. There it is. There it is. Okay. My workflow is getting really complicated here. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to attempt to make this look really cool in Seedance by taking this prompt here. I'm going to zoom in just so everybody can see it. So this is the prompt that Seedance gave me back. And I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're trying this live. I have never attempted this before, where we're taking a motion controlled input from Kling and we're putting it into Seedance. I'm going to check all my references here. I don't need that beginning part. I'm just going to start with that. So video 1 is the master performance and audio clock. Reproduce the singer's complete performance exactly. Every mouth shape, facial, blah, 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 blah. Do not transfer any camera property. So I don't want it to look like what the input video is. I just want it to have my right lip syncing and stuff, and I want it to get better camera angles and stuff. So we're going to try this, and we're going to see how it works live on stream. And
Yeah.
while that's waiting, I'm going to... Hold on. Where'd the
So I'm glad
there.
you're doing this, because one thing that I haven't tried as much on ImagineArt is lip sync. So like this would be very helpful for me.
Oh no. Hold on. I got an error. The parameter content one video URL specified in the request is not valid. That's a problem. All right, so I'm gonna download this and re-upload it just to see if that solves it. Let's find out. So yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
attempted any actual lip sync with Kling in the mix before. Okay, it's uploaded. Let's try this again. And I've been really happy with how the video's been. Oh no, it's still doing it. What is going on here? The parameter. Well, this is going to be a snafu. I don't know why that's happening. I'm going to have to...
Rather than you look great in the original video. It was nice. You look like a professional TikToker.
Oh, thank you. I don't even watch TikTok, so I don't know if that's a compliment or insult.
No, to be honest.
Oh, guys, I'm going to be so disappointed if I have spent all this time on this video to try to get this one thing done on stream today, and I run into a bug and I'm not able to get it done. But I think that's what's going to happen here. So I'm going to continue working on this video, everybody. I want to finish this one, and I want to show you what it came out as. It doesn't look like it's going to happen today, though, because I'm going to talk to the team about what's going on with this bug. And hey, I find all the bugs in workflows, so you don't have to. Just, you're welcome, everybody. I find them all, and I let the team know, and then you don't find any bugs in workflows, I hope. I don't know.
Yeah.
So since you guys didn't see it, you guys are fresh in the stream, I'm going to show where the current state of the video is at, and then we're going to end the stream from there. So thank you guys so much for coming online. I'm really glad you did this. This is fun. It was fun to chat with you. Thank you, Ahmed and An, for
Yeah. I
Tomer
was actually planning
Sevilla.
very big deal afterwards, but I felt like let's just do it. Ahmed is here, so let's just do it.
Nice.
He really pulled my strings away.
Nice.
And I really want to win that $10,000 prize, so I will be watching very closely.
Wait, are we eligible on? Are we eligible to win that?
Ahmed might be.
That's true. Ahmed, you might be, but we're not.
I'm still finance guy. You can just transfer 10K to me and David.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can put in my resignation today, and you guys can rehire me then. After the 10,000.
How does that work? If you have like all the keys to the kingdom, how could that? I don't even think that would work. You're not allowed to leave, man. Hold on. Tomer Sevilla says, "Cool, watching and playing my guitar." What kind of guitar you got, Tomer? I play guitar as well. I've got a 1996 JB Player acoustic is the only guitar I have right now, but it's a really sweet acoustic for as cheap as it is. But let me know in chat what you got. Do what? You want to play guitar live on stream?
Yeah, we want to hear
You guys
the
want me
guitar.
to, you guys want me to sing for you live on stream and play guitar someday? I could just do a little performance. We're totally that. I'll be your crying shoulder. Oh man, no. Why? We got to figure out why this keeps happening. What is going on here? This keeps signing me out. Like, I don't know what's going
This
on.
is due to like one feature we went live with was Imagine Sites, and probably it's giving that URL and it's bugging right now for that because of that. But I guess that will be fixed shortly. I'll just let the team know. I guess you might have pinned the team about it as well.
I haven't pinged them about it yet because I've been on stream.
I was just looking at your workflow. It looks insane.
My what looks insane? My workflow? It does. My workflow is kind of insane. And I'm going to share this workflow with everybody when I'm done next week at some point. We'll be working on the fashion stuff, but I'm going to keep working on this video, and I'm going to share this with everybody if you want it, just to see like what went into this video. And I keep meaning we're gonna actually watch the video and where its current state is now, and then we'll wrap up the stream. So, without further ado, here is the current state of Rage.
You let 'em do what they did. 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 Said you loved me, but I was just a kid. Just wanted love, was that too much to ask? You let me think that something in me was cracked. Like I wasn't worth the air inside my lungs. God, I'm trying not to bite my tongue. But this rage at what you sing with your silence is a fire, and I'm losing to the violence. How could you throw me to the wolves? You let them take me, let them break me. Do you know how much this hurts? Why wasn't I good enough to feel love? How could you do this to me? How could you throw me to the wall? My heart's got questions that my head keeps answering, but the answers never stop the hemorrhaging. I've been patient, I've been faithful, I've been good. 20 years of doing everything I should. Why couldn't you have let me in on this secret? Couldn't I have taken it? You think I'm that weak? Quit playing chess with decades of my life. I was bleeding out and you were biting.
And there we are. So
Whoa.
it's getting there. It's getting there.
The transformation into the wolf, then the chess scene, that was insane. That was really cool.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm enjoying this one. This is a really personal story for me, and it's fun to tell it like in a metaphorical kind of way. And I wrote this back in February, and it's just like, you know, we all got stuff going on inside that we process and stuff. This is a processing song for me, so it's fun to like work this out in the video of it too, and just like make something cool to show for it. I'm going to show a different slide that we can't see you guys on, but you can still talk to us. I want to, before anybody, oh, that's not the right thing. Join Discord. There we go. If you are new to ImagineArt, Tomer Sevilla says on YouTube, I'm new to ImagineArt. Join our Discord. You can scan this QR code. There's also the tiny URL there below, and connect with other people at ImagineArt. Like, connect with other creators, and our community there is growing rapidly. And it's, you know, we're really glad to have you. Glad you're joining the stream, Tomer. And I hope you join the Discord if you're not on there already. And it does not look like we are going to be able to finish the motion control thing because I need to figure out what's going on, and I don't want to debug that live on stream. So we're going to wrap up, but this has been a good one. This has been a fun one. Thank you to everybody who has joined. Thank you to Ahmed and An for coming on live, being my guinea pigs. We know successfully now we can have multiple people on here. This is great. Hands, applause to these dudes right here. Woo! This is really fun, guys, and I'm really glad we're doing this. And I will be back on Monday at noon Eastern Daylight Time, and we will be working on Fashion Studio. So come with your ideas, come with your entries if you have any, and we'll for sure be reviewing those on Wednesdays. But hey, if you bring something on Monday and you're like, hey, how's this look? We'll look at it, definitely. Like, we looked at a couple of Roadie's videos today. That's pretty fun. She got some cool stuff going on there. So yeah, this is our show. This is your show. This is my show. So anything you guys want to do on the show, if you got ideas, please let us know in Discord, and we'll keep improving and iterating here. I'm gonna. You guys didn't get to see this. I'm gonna play you my intro to lead us out here. So here is the new intro for the ImagineArt live show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the future has never sounded so good. Just imagine it, and you can make it. You're locked in to ImagineArt Live with David Israel.
Come on, wasn't that cool? Come on.
It's
That was
nice.
cool.
Like,
We can do a video just about this workflow.
I was thinking about that. I was like, I should do a session on how I did this. I did that yesterday and
Yeah.
like finished it up this morning. And I was just like, I'm just trying to think of what I can do to improve the show, improve the stream, like whatever, what assets can I bring to bear here. And I'm like, hey, an intro video would be cool. So I tried a couple of different ways to do the audio for it. I ended up just doing a Suno. All the audio you heard was from Suno. And then I just clipped that up into a few different clips and put it into Seedance. And yeah, so it was a pretty easy thing to do with ImagineArt. And I thought it was cool. I think somebody who's a better graphic designer and better ideas on that might be able to do a better job than me. I can do music videos. Music videos are my thing. I can get done really well, but there's a lot more people that are a lot more creative than me about stuff like that. So I was happy with my feeble entry in that regard, but now the show has an intro. So, but we're going to wrap. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to my special guests, An and Ahmed, and thank you to Rhodey and Josh and Jonathan and Tomer and everybody else who has been interacting today. It's been a great stream, really fun stream, and look forward to doing it again on Monday. So have a great day, everybody. Catch you next time.